Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Des and I am back with another video. Yay. Alright, so I am super excited to get into this video, but before we do that, make sure you're already subscribed to my channel. You can click the notification bell so you can also know every time that Des posts a video. And just go ahead and like this video, give it a big thumbs up because you already know you're gonna enjoy. Alright, let's get straight in. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna start off with is my brows. And today I'm gonna be using the Anastasia dip brow. I love this dip brow. Where's my brush? I love this dip brow. It's really easy to use, and if you have a good brush, it's even easier. So all I'm gonna do is shape my brows, you know, fill them in, and get them ready to go. Alright, so now we're gonna get into the cleaning up of my brows. And usually I like to use like a super light concealer because I'll be doing eyeshadow, and you know, eyeshadow tends to come up better under light concealers. But today, since I'm not going to be doing eyeshadow, this is like an everyday natural look, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Creme Contour Palette for my skin color, and I'm just going to use my skin color to clean up my brows. Now when I clean up my brows, I like to not, especially if it's a really light color, I don't like to start directly on the brow. I kind of like to start close and then build it up near the brow. So see how I started it here, but I bring it up. Just gonna do that all around the brow. And I know some people, like, they don't even clean it up, but I just feel like cleaning up your brows makes it look a little more polished and clean. See that? So nice. Oh, and this is the color Cinnamon. Ever since I found this color, I don't think I've ever used anything else. I don't know what it is about this color, but I'm just obsessed. And I feel like it fits my skin tone perfect. Okay, so my brows have been cleaned up. They're nice and just, yes, I don't know if you guys can see. And so now I'm just gonna blend them out. This is a regular Real Techniques beauty blender. You can get them at Walgreens, Target, CVS. You can get these anywhere. So now we're gonna move on to foundation. I have my babies right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Foundation and the Fenty Soft Matte Primer, I think. I don't know. It works. And I already primed my face like before I started brows with my Rose Water Mist. This is just an extra step that I do as well because I have super oily skin and I can't be out here, you know, sliding in the public. Alright, that feels better already. And just for a little extra coverage, I'm going to take my Sascha Buttercup setting powder and I'm gonna set my nose. And I've been learning recently to really just press in the powder instead of letting it sit on your face. I've made that mistake for years where I kind of like I do this and that's it. Not, you know, literally like that, but I blend it to maybe here and I'm done, instead of really going the extra mile and pressing it into my skin like this. I don't know why though, but my nose, it'll always get oily, like it doesn't matter what I do. But at least with this technique, it gets oily slower. So now we're gonna do our foundation. You know what? I don't want to use this foundation today. I think today I want to use my Kat Von D foundation. I've been feeling this lately. It's super thick and I feel like it's just perfect for me. This is Deep Warm 76 and I love her packaging. Like, wow. I lost the little thing right here, but it still comes out fine, so we're good. One thing about this, why are you doing that? You have, okay, I had to put it on my hand and I put a lot on my hand. Woo. Anyway, and it's so thick. This is not something you, whatever. One thing about this foundation, it is full coverage, but we'll make it work. Dang, what was I saying? It was important too. I forgot. But you guys see how like flawless this foundation is and full coverage? What? And lately I just been into full coverage. I don't know what it is, but I just been like, I need my full coverage. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Another thing I like to do is wipe my foundation with my finger across my face, just so that instead of me putting the foundation directly on my face and then the sponge, and letting the sponge like just pick up most of the foundation, it spreads out when you take your finger and put it around your face, you know, conserve. All right, so now that foundation is done, we're gonna get into concealers. These are my favorite concealers. This is the Loreal Infallible Full Wear Concealers. They are full coverage as well. I've been using them for the past month and I'm just obsessed. Like, I have Tarte Tape Shape, but I mean, number one, I'm in college, but two, like, I just love how full coverage these concealers are. And you guys will kind of see, like, as soon as I just like, come on now, look at that. And they're affordable. Like, I just love drugstore affordable products, because not everybody has the money to spend, you know, $21 on a concealer, but everyone wants to look beautiful. So this concealer is bomb. I love it. And yeah, I'm going to let my concealer dry down a little bit before I just go straight into blending it out, just so I can get a little bit more creamy and, you know, easier to use. But yep, look at that. It's like magic. Okay, so I'm blending this out. It dried down a little bit more, and I'm just trying to stay a little bit close to where my eyebrow ends, because I just noticed it looks better, especially since I'm gonna contour. Just look how perfect this concealer blends in. Like, wow. And I was watching a tutorial, I forgot her name. I think her name is like Elle Marie. and she was saying how like when you're highlighting and contouring, bring the highlight all the way over here, which is something I don't do personally because I have small eyes, and right here, like right here is where my eyelids just decide to fold and bring all the product in. So I don't like to do that, but it's kind of working out. You know, I guess it's okay to try new things, to learn. And you know how I was talking about this little inner fold in my eye? Well, I got something for that right here. I take this Real Techniques brush. This is it says crease prep brush, and I just blend it with the brush. You know, this is a place where the sponge can't get, but the brush can. You know, people go crazy with that nose highlight, and I just don't have a nose where I can afford to do that. Alright, so now I'm gonna take the contour color and I'm going to contour my nose. Now this is a color you really can't go crazy with, especially me, because you know how you see I went crazy with the highlight. Can't do that. You just can't. It's too full coverage. So what I like to do is make dots. Does anyone else like how their face looks when they're contouring and highlighting? I feel like I'm about to get a facelift or like some kind of surgery done. I don't know, is that just me? Alright, so I have blended in my contour and it looks good, but I'm extra, so we have to add in another step. This is the True Complexion Contour Palette from Black Radiance. I feel like every black girl has this palette. I don't know, but it's just so popular within the makeup community. So you guys probably have seen this before, and I'm just using the contour color, and I'm just going to deepen this up. Alright, so we're almost done, guys. Now I'm just going to bake, and we're gonna use this again, but I like to set in this first. So we're gonna go back in with Sascha, and we're gonna press her in to the highlight. Okay, so I zoomed in on that process for you guys because I realized they might not be able to really see the snappage right now. So yeah, I just pressed that in. Now I'm wiping off the setting powder. I don't keep it on for too long, and y'all saw how that powder came in and just assaulted my face, but that's okay because I contour again. I don't dip back in because I feel like, you know, I already used, there's enough product on this for me to just do the leftovers. So now we're gonna go back into our True Complexion palette, and we are going to, where is it? Sculpt. This was going to bring some yellow back into my face. As you can see, it's light, and if I wanted to, I could leave it like this, but I just like to look very warm, very golden. And so I'm gonna take the Sculpt color, press it in, and I'm gonna put it right under here. See, love how golden it is, and putting it on my nose, you know, blending that out. Now it's time for blush. I'm obsessed with this blush because I don't see orange blushes like this, are you gonna focus? You can't even really see how warm it is. Okay, yeah, now you can. These blushes, oh my gosh, especially this color, they're just so orangey. I see why this is called Peachy Love, because it's just perfect. And I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques 400 brush. You have to be careful with this brush. I usually just like sweep and blend it out, but with this brush, just needs a tap. I think it was in my nose. It's just too little too late. Who used to kill this? Alright, so done playing. Now I'm going to use my, that's empty. Now I'm going to use my Morphe setting spray. I did my mascara, turned out good. There's a little creasing, but it's not too much, and I believe that's because of the setting powder after primer. And I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. Whew. I love this setting powder though. Lord, I cannot talk ever. Okay, so now let's move on to color. You guys are probably like, wait, you're doing eyeshadow now? Technically yes, but not really. I like to do my inner corner highlight and brow bone. And I just feel like, you know, especially when I don't get to do shadow on a look, it just adds a little more to the look. And I would just pick a regular highlighter, but there's a color in here called Fairy that is just gorgeous. I'm just gonna put that right here. I know I can go like overboard, but we're gonna blend this out. It's okay. It's okay. See guys, it's simple and still just gorgeous. I love this look already, and we're not even like doing too much. Okay, so now I'm going to use my highlighter. I will be using the How Many Karots Fenty highlighter. I think I've said I love this highlighter about 1,200 times on my channel, so I'm not even going to go into how much I love it. I'm just gonna show y'all. Like, if I could be any highlighter, I'd be this one. And it's not even like a powder, it's like a creamy kind of highlighter. And now for dramatic effect. It's not a complete look unless I add my mole. Where's my mole? Oh. All right, and the last step is my lip. It's the last step, right? I'm gonna be using my MAC Chestnut pencil. And I'm gonna be lining my lips with this. Then I was kind of contemplating, like, do I want to do a real nude or like a pinky nude? And I chose pinky nude. So I'm gonna use Tropical Nude from the Milani brand. And then to top it off, I'm gonna use this topper from Becca. This is, does it have a name? Liquid Crystal. You're gonna see why they call it Liquid Crystal. This is not any kind of regular old gloss. Wow. I love this topper. It just makes me look like I got lip shots or something. Like, wow. love it.